Melania Trump will be here at the Republican National Convention. It is the last day, Thursday, of the Republican National Convention. In fact, the keynote speaker tonight will be former President Donald Trump. But Melania Trump will not be speaking. She will not be addressing the crowd, even though she has been urged to do so multiple times. And I love that she has rejected that. I love it. It's one of my favorite things about her. In fact, Caitlin Collins, while speaking to Aaron Burnett on CNN, said the following. Really, as you know and witnessed as Melania Trump, when she was the first lady of the United States and Donald Trump was in office, she does things on her own accord and often cannot be pressured or convinced into doing something if she does not want to do it. I love that. Because look, this is something, by the way, it's not just about Melania Trump, okay? So these campaigns happen, and sometimes politicians will drag their family into like photo ops and to press conferences, and no, but you decided to run for office, right? Like, what if your wife doesn't want to be involved? What if your wife doesn't like addressing crowds? What if your wife is terrified of public speaking? What if your kids don't want to go along with you for this like press conference that's like all performative and for show? Like, I get that it can help your campaign, right? Like, some people love seeing the family man and all of that. But I just hate that you as an individual have made a decision to go in a certain direction in your life. Your family didn't make that decision. Why should your family be forced into giving a speech that they don't want to give? Thanks for watching. Our audience has helped build TYT into the media giant it is today. Together, we can accomplish anything. Support our work and join us at tyt.com/team.
Yeah, absolutely. And if she doesn't want to give it, then I don't think it's a good idea to ask her to give it, right? That's a really bad idea. And what if she says something that you don't like? What are you gonna do? She's the, she was the first lady, and and she's the candidate's wife. There's nothing you can do about it. And guys, the jury's in. Melania hates Trump. She just can't get divorced. And there were reports out that she was furious that she couldn't get divorced because he ran for president. And then, then getting divorced seems terrible, right? And she can't have it. But I don't see them together at all. I think they're married in name only. And that's okay. People have troubles. I mean, I commend her for getting away from Donald Trump, right? And if she doesn't want to give a speech, get off her ass.
So I used to have a hairdresser who was Melania Trump's hairdresser. And so he would tell me the thing that really stood out about her is that she is a very private person and she doesn't like to be out in public. So I actually think that if that is true, obviously this is just something that someone told me, right? It's hearsay, but if it is true, I mean, it is kind of proven by her behavior in public. She is a very private person. And if you're a private person and your husband is super, he's not a private person, obviously. He loves to be out in the limelight. He decides that he wants to run for president again. I can understand if she gets salty about that because that drags her into the public eye, and she clearly doesn't want to be in the public eye.
I feel like she thinks, and a little bit of psychoanalysis, but not by much. We've shown you the tape of her literally swatting away his hand on several occasions. She does not like the president. And so I keep calling him the president because he's the former president. You guys know that. But it feels to me like she thinks the die is cast. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna raise my son. I'm gonna enjoy the wealth that we have while it lasts. And I'm gonna live my life, but I don't want anything to do with this guy. And I don't want anything to do with this. And at bare minimum, I don't want anything to do with this public part of his life, right? And I don't begrudge her that. A lot of people are private.
Yep.
So let's just all leave her alone. Republicans, stop asking her to give speeches and pretend that she loves her husband and do all these pretenses. We all know. Leave her alone, okay?
Leave Melania alone.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's like that blogger from like a million years ago.
Don't age us. Okay.
Leave Melania alone. Okay, and Democrats too. Look, I know she got married to Trump, and I sometimes fall into this too. But unless she's coming out in public, just leave her be. Leave her be.
I agree.
Thanks for watching The Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.